What's up, everybody? It's Vman1313, and welcome to the Piedmont Adventure Loop. Let's go. That up close and personal stuff I don't like. What's up, y'all? You know that? I forgot what I was about to tell y'all. Just blabbering. So yeah, I want to get my trails, up to date as possible. Things are going to happen. You're going to find closures. You're going to find. I'm going to try to keep the pace up to date. I will try to video some cool spots or whatever, but obviously I'm looking at the route. Basically, it's the whole point of today. And making sure that I mark anything that I find as far as camping, cool spots, that kind of thing. But no lollygagging. Let's keep it going, pick up lunch hopefully, and keep it going without having to stop for much. Alright, so Captain's Log 8:30. We've been on the route for an hour. We've been on the route for 20. Wow, how slow it goes. 27 miles. That's all we've been on the route. It takes us almost an hour. And it's about 27 miles an hour. We're going to cover some ground right here. But we've gotten one new campground to add to it. Nice one. I liked it. And one dirt road to add. So, yeah, nothing changed as far as a negative. All those are positives. So that's cool. Onyx is running well. I have it on a non-cell phone, no Wi-Fi, no cell phone, no service device, and on one that has cell service. And so I'm comparing how it's going to act with, I'm using it just like I would normally use it. I do have my Osman app up on my old phone, so that way I can do notes. I can mark what dead deer. So sad. It's a big old deer. I'm assuming that one got shot, because there's just, well, no, maybe not. Ain't no stop sign going this way. So yeah, there's Onyx with cell service. As you can see, you see the other roads. You can actually see the road here. You see other roads and other things going on. This is Onyx with no cell service. And as you can see, you can't see a thing. Can't see some of those roads. You can't even see the road we're on right now. If I didn't have this red dot mark, I wouldn't have noticed it, because I'm just on the red. And I mean, you can follow the route without it, but you don't know where you are. You don't get a lot of the information you need. So that's the problem with Onyx and Gaia. So that's the problem with Onyx and Gaia, is once you lose cell service, if you haven't prepped your route before you come out here, and you haven't marked areas and saved them to your device that you're using, that's that. I don't have the ability anymore to see what road I'm on, what roads are off of this one, any of that stuff. I'm not able to see any of that, and I won't be until I pick up cell service again, and either I download that, or however you decide you want to do that. The cell service is working out here, so it's not like you would lose it. But the point is, if you do lose cell service, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get nothing. And so I mentioned in a video I'm making right now, and I'm mentioning this all the time. I always suggest you have at least 2 apps. I suggest you have Gaia or Onyx. One of those two, at least, like one of those two, if that's the ones, if you want one of those. If you want to have Gaia, that's fine. If you want to have Onyx, that's fine. I would not have Gaia and Onyx as my backup, or vice versa, Onyx and then Gaia as my backup. I would not do that. I would have one of those two, and then I would have something like Osman that I use, or GPX Viewer Pro, where you download a whole state, the state is downloaded, and you're done. It's over with. You don't have to worry anymore. There's a camp. There's a nice camp spot right there. All right, let's keep going. You don't have to, you don't have to update it if you want to. You just get stuck with the map that you had. They don't update that often. I usually update my Osman every few months, and sometimes it doesn't even have an update to the map, and it's the maps, obviously. It's the offline maps that you're downloading, that you're updating. But yeah, I would have one of those kinds and one of those kinds. One of the ones that you have to prep yourself before you come out here, which is Gaia and Onyx, and one that if those fail, you have at least enough information in front of you to keep you going without much worry. And truthfully, Osman, I've never, let me rephrase, 99.9% of the time, I have not found a road on Gaia that was not on Osman. There's been 1 or 2 roads ever, but I can also go the other way. I've actually found a couple times, a couple of roads on Osman that were not on Gaia. And so they're not perfect. None of the maps are going to be perfect, but a small amount of roads that you don't see or find, and usually they were dead end roads or something, little single tracks that hit or miss. And so that's a cool spot there, like a rock formation. So yeah, I mean, have 2. I always say have 2 and get yourself familiar with them. You get out here now. Out here in the East Coast, for the most part, 90%, if not higher, and I'm pretty sure it's higher, 95% of areas and places you go to, you're not, yeah. Right there, I have it going, I have myself going left. I never come this way, this clockwise way, so I'm kind of like, don't know exactly where I'm going. I do, but I don't. But anyway, yeah, that's my biggest suggestion, man. Have both and use them both. That way you kind of familiarize yourself with them. I can't depend on Gaia and Onyx because I come out sometimes, like I say, I go straight to my breakfast place, depending, as long as it's not too early. But I go, I go straight to Chick-fil-A, I go straight to wherever I'm gonna get breakfast, and while I'm waiting in line, I'm like, okay, I wanna go this way. Oh yeah, that route I wanted to go to, I'm gonna go that way. And sure, right there, I could probably mark my, nobody's been through here in a while. Yeah, it just, I need to know that where I'm going, I have it marked. That's really it. So, and let me add this before, I'm not knocking Gaia or Osman, no whatsoever. I'm just telling you how they work for me and how I can picture people using apps and stuff, and it not working for them the way they think it should, the way they think it's just set it and forget it. That's the thing. Onyx and Gaia are not set it and forget it. They are truly a planning tool for you to get out there, and a very powerful planning tool. You have a lot at your disposal using Gaia. Onyx I haven't got into as much. I don't know as much about it as Gaia, but it is a very powerful tool to use when you come out to adventure. But it's not set it and forget it. And if, you know, 80% of the people that are using it are newbies who have never tried it and used it, and all of a sudden are, you know, finding themselves out here without being able to follow what they think they're supposed to be able to follow, that's a problem. That's an issue. And so I'm just trying to educate and discuss the things that I use, because I don't have the GoPro. I don't have the, you know, I need to learn them all, so I use them all. And I don't have any problems when I use Osman. And that's a set it and forget it. I set it up once. When you download the app, you go ahead and download Georgia. And if you're, you know you're going to be going to Alabama a lot or Florida a lot or whatever, you download whatever states you're going to be traveling in that you travel in a lot. Go ahead and do those while you're at it. It doesn't take all that long when you have Wi-Fi at home, or when you have your cell phone right there in front of you. You're already clicking on those things. Go ahead and click. Download Tennessee, download Georgia, download whatever. You get 5 or 7. If you buy it, you get unlimited. And that's that. And every so often you need to update them, but they're not going to sit there and log you out. They're not going to sit there and tell you all these things. They're just going to work, and it just worked for me. And again, the device that has no cell service is not showing me any of this road. It's just showing me my red line that I'm following, the route, Vman1313 Loop. But Onyx with a cell service is showing me that the road goes left and right. Osman shows me everything, and it's showing me my master dirt map, so it shows me that dirt road goes to there, or this dirt road goes to here. And so yeah. There's a sign in the water down there. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the entrance here. Little Rock Wildlife Drive. Oh my gosh, you have to check that out. It's worth it. Well worth it. If you're coming out here for beautiful scenery and such, you've got to take it. Well worth it. It's a beautiful little route, little road. Two beautiful spots there. Alright, thank you, little water crossing. Danger, Creek Ford subject to flooding. I have been here before when you could not pass that thing. The water was moving, and it was probably a good 2 to 3 feet higher than that. You do not want to get into that crap. Nice spot. Look, my running lights are working. Beautiful little picnic spot, I call it, a little stopping point right on the river. It's really nice. Loop road here will be on the extended version. Really nice in there. Always another one not to be missed. But let's keep it going. So I'm actually going to pass the road here, show you a little park that's right up here in a very beautiful little scenery spot, scenic spot. Beautiful place. Water's moving. Go down. It's a little cool. Just beautiful. Beautiful. There's a dam here and then the shoals down there. Probably can't get a good picture of that. Park here and walk out there. It's real pretty out there, all the rock shoals and stuff. Pretty cool. Tree in the road. Looks like people have gone around it, but let's see how bad it is over there. That's a big tree. There's no, you need some heavy chainsaws to cut that one down. See how bad. Well, I can come through there if I can't get over here. This one looks nasty. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, super easy. It's dry, so it wasn't bad at all. If it was wet, that would not be as easy. But that's that. Big tree. That's a big tree. Let's go. This GoPro sucks, bro. More problems with that GoPro than I do. Hey girl, she's just chilling like a villain on the road. She's like, nobody's gonna run over you, sweetie. Big dog, big dog. And there we go. That's the Piedmont Adventure Loop. Whole loop. It was right at 5.5 hours, 120-ish miles. And here we are where we started this morning. Yeah, very enjoyable. All right, let's stay tuned for the next one. All right, and that's a wrap. The Piedmont Adventure Loop S, the short version. Right at 120 miles, right at 5.5 hours. Cool. That's an average around 25 miles an hour I was doing. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Head over to Vman1313adv.com and you can purchase the routes there, come on over to Vman1313 Adventures group page. I have a personal page. Come over to the group page and you will you can ask questions there. You can see some of the ride reports and just hang out, get some updates, get some things going on there. So I hope you enjoyed. It's Vman1313